Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ellie. So if you didn't watch my last video, I am kind of pre-filming a load of videos in one go, so I apologise that I'm going to look exactly the same in the coming videos. But today I'm going to be doing a book haul from the works. I went in there on Christmas Eve and wasn't planning on buying anything, but ended up coming out with 5 books, which is pretty unsurprising, but they had some really good books in there, ones that I was not expecting to find. I'm going to start off with 3 books that I got as part of the 3 for £6 deal. The first one is Booked on a Feeling by JC Lee. I did not know they were now selling this in the works. This had been on my Amazon wishlist for a while. The cover is so cute. I'm just gonna read the blurbs of these to you to give you an idea of what these books are about. Lizzie has her life mapped out. Become a lawyer, join a prestigious law firm, make partner, in progress. If all goes to plan, she'll be checking off that last box in a couple of years, making her parents proud and living a successful, fulfilled life in LA. One thing that isn't part of her plan, passing out from a panic attack during a pivotal moment in her career. Lizzie decides that what she needs is a place to recharge, and where better than the small California town where she spent her childhood summers with her best friend Jack. Now that Lizzie is back, Jack has 3 weeks to spend with the girl of his dreams, while concealing his decade-long crush on her, something that becomes increasingly difficult when he agrees to help Lizzie revamp the local bookstore. Romance amongst the dusty shelves and books may not be Lizzie's plan, but could this new page lead to the love story she never expected? So I feel like this is just going to be like a really cute friends to lovers romance. And I recently read Last Chance Books, which is on my shelf there. That was a YA, but I absolutely loved that, and it is in my top 10 books of the year. So I feel like this is going to be fairly similar just as the adult romance version, and I just honestly can't get over how cute the cover is. Then I got The Singles Table by Sarah, is it Sarah or Sarah Dessay? I'm probably saying that really wrong, I apologise. I have seen this book floating around a little bit online, and again was surprised to see it was in the 3 for £6 deal, so I picked it up. One broken heart, one grumpy bachelor, one very sexy deal. After a devastating breakup, celebrity-obsessed lawyer Azara is determined to never open her heart again. She puts her energy into building her career and helping her friends find their happily ever after. She's never faced a guest at the singles table she couldn't match, until she crosses paths with the sinfully sexy Jay. Former military security specialist Jay has no time for love. His life is about working hard, staying focused, and winning at all costs. When charismatic Zara crashes into his life, he's thrown into close contact with exactly the kind of chaos he wants to avoid. Worse, they're stuck together for the entire wedding season. So they make a deal. She'll find his someone special if he introduces her to his celebrity clients. But when that arrangement brings them together in ways they never expected, they realise that the perfect match might just be their own. I believe they did have some other books by this author in the works. I definitely think I saw The Marriage Game. I feel like this might be kind of an enemies to lovers. Like, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe not enemies to lovers, but I feel like it's going to be like dislike to love, just because it sounds like they're really different people. But I've heard lots of good things about this author, so I'm excited to try this one. And then the final book I picked up within that deal is Dream On by Anti Hockman. This initially drew me in by the cover. Like, it's so cute, and I picked up, read the back, and just thought it sounded like one I was really going to enjoy. When law graduate Cass wakes up after surviving a car accident, she is flooded with memories of a man named Devon. The only problem, Devon, as confirmed by family, friends and doctors, doesn't exist. Everything about him, from his coffee brown eyes to the slightly crooked angle of his pinky finger to his high wattage charm, is a figment of Cass's coma-addled imagination. Still, she can't get him out of her head. So when she happens upon the real Devon a year later in a Cleveland flower shop, she's completely shocked. Even more surprising is that Devon actually believes her story, and despite his protective younger brother's doubts, they soon embark on a real-life romance. With her dream man by her side and new job at a prestigious law firm, Cass's future seems perfect, but fate might have other plans. That just sounded like a really interesting premise for a book. So this was an initial cover buy, but I have high expectations that I'm gonna like this one anyway. The next book I picked up was one that I went in to look for, and that is King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I am halfway through the Twisted series at the minute. I've read the first 2 and I have yet to read the second 2, but I'm really enjoying this series. And when I saw the author was releasing this on Instagram, I knew I had to pick it up. I did download this on Kindle on release day, but just hadn't got around to picking it up, and the cover was really pretty, so even though I had it on Kindle, I thought, Why not get the physical copy? She's the wife he never wanted and the weakness he never saw coming. Ruthless, meticulous, arrogant. Dante thrives on control both personally and professionally. The billionaire CEO never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forces him into an engagement with the woman he barely knows. Vivian, jewellery heiress and daughter of his newest enemy. It doesn't matter how beautiful or charming she is, he'll do everything in his power to destroy the evidence in their betrothal. There's only one problem. Now that he has her, he can't bring himself to let her go. Elegant, ambitious, well-mannered, Vivian is the perfect daughter and her family's ticket into the upper of high society. Marrying a blue-blooded Russo means opening doors that would otherwise remain closed to her new money family. While the rude, elusive Dante isn't her idea of a dream partner, she agrees to their arranged marriage out of duty. Craving his touch was never part of the plan. Neither was the worst thing she could possibly do, fall in love with her husband. So I've been like really into like billionaire romances recently, and because I really like this author, I have really high expectations for this book. I have seen a lot of good reviews on Instagram. So again, I think this might be one of the first books I pick up in 2023. Then the final book I picked up in the works, I was not expecting. I did not know they had this author in the works, but I found From Luke Off with Love by Mariana Zapata. So this author is a little bit hit or miss for me. I've read some books and really liked them, read other books and didn't like them. Out of all of her books, this book is the one that I've seen like the most good reviews for, so I'm really hoping that I am going to like this one as much as everyone else does. They're the coldest of enemies off the ice, but could their shared passion on the ice turn into unexpected heat? If someone were to ask Jasmine to describe the last few years of her life with a single word, it would definitely be a 4-letter one. After 17 years of figure skating and countless broken bones and broken promises, she knows her window to compete is coming to a close. But then the offer of a lifetime comes from the arrogant idiot she spent the last decade dreaming about pushing in front of a moving bus. Jasmine might have to reconsider everything. Introducing Ivan Lukov. I am just really excited for this. Again, I did have this downloaded on Kindle, but honestly I was just really excited to see a Mariana Zapata book in the works for £5 that I grabbed it even though I had the ebook edition because the cover's cute anyway. Okay, so they are the books that I picked up from the works. They definitely have a lot of good books in there recently. It's definitely worth a visit if you have one near you. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you again soon.